Hello, my name is Christina Bogie. Today we're at the Crest Hollow Country Club in Woodbury, Long Island. We are here for the Team Jamaica Bickle 3rd Annual Labor of Love Luncheon. Team Jamaica Bickle provides hospitality services to our athletes when they come here for our pen relays from Jamaica and the Caribbean. We are going to be talking to some of our sponsors and other guests that came to support the Team Jamaica Bickle Luncheon today. Hello, who do I have this pleasure of speaking to today?
I'm Gregory Dillon. I'm from the Queens location of New York Life.
And what brings you out today?
Well, as a part of the diaspora, we want to ensure that all our persons are looked after, and the company itself is one that looks out for everybody. So we try to be here and to support Team Jamaica Bickle, but also your regular Jamaicans that come here.
Have you guys participated in the Team Jamaica Bickle Luncheon before, or even pen relays?
Yes, we have done so over a number of years, but this year is the first that we have put a table up to allow persons to see us, and we'll be doing more in the future, certainly.
So what is your goal for today?
Our goal is meeting people and making them aware of the part that we play as a part of Team Jamaica Bickle.
Well, thank you for joining us today. It is a pleasure of having New York Life with us today. Hi, I am here with Patricia Edwards today. How are you doing?
I'm doing terrific, actually fabulous.
So what brings you out to the Team Jamaica Bickle Luncheon today?
Well, I think it's very important that we give back. You know, it's a part of our DNA. Well, some of us that we should. And to me, it's most important because, of course, I'm Jamaican, and it's important to do this work, for our people and also for the children that's involved, the young people that's involved. And we have to set the standard going through life that you get, you give. It's a charitable thing to do. Yes.
So you're one of the sponsors for this year, PT Jerk in Just Jerk in New Jersey. Let's talk a little bit about that. How did you get that business started?
Oh my God, it's amazing. Started the business 6 years ago. I love to cook, and that's just a dream. It's they said in life, once you choose what you love, it's not work. Well, every day I go to the business, it's not work. So I enjoy what I'm doing, and enjoy feeding the community, and I'm enjoying taking part in the relationship that we have between the community and PT Just Jerk. And we also a company that give back and gear to give back.
It's just amazing that, you are supporting, the Team Jamaica Bickle and what it has to offer. And I just want to say thank you for all that you're doing.
Well, thanks for having me, and I appreciate it.
We're at the entrance of the Team Jamaica Bickle cocktail hour, and we have a couple of guests that we would love to speak to. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to today?
You're speaking to Dwight Clark. I'm a member of the Team Jamaica Bickle team, and I'm also the president for York Castle Alumni Association, and also a director for UJA, which is the Union of Jamaican Alumni Association.
So you are a part of a lot of organizations. What is your mission, and how are you giving back?
My mission is to help young students to bring their talent, and also to provide opportunity for them so they can excel both educationally and also athletically, because as you know, Team Jamaica Bickle, we are the one who provide all the accommodation, all the support, and also all the food, especially for the athletes when they come to the pen relays. So this event is to help to propel that. So whenever they come, then we can provide all the necessary things for them to succeed.
For those that don't know, how long have the Team Jamaica Bickle been around for?
Team Jamaica Bickle is around 29 years. Next year will be our 30th anniversary.
Do you have anything special planned for the 30th anniversary?
Well, currently it's on the drawing board, so I can give you any specific details, but shortly you will be seeing something coming out on what we're doing, because we're going to make it extra special, like what you've seen here today. Everything we do is special.
So for those that cannot attend for today, what events or what special highlights is going to happen today that we should be anticipating?
Well, today we're gonna honor two honorees. We have Miss Patchen from VP Records, and we also have Aileen Bailey. She represented Jamaica on the Olympic level and also at the World Championship, and she will be honored today. But if you are not here, you could go to teamjamaicabickle.org and support us by donating, because that's how we continue to fund and to treat all these student ambassadors when they come to the United States.
So why is it so important for you to give back to, everyone in the Caribbean, our athletes?
Okay, so one of my, I go by my school motto, Nil sine magno labore. Nothing can be achieved without hard labor. And when I say hard labor, when I was young, I did not get the opportunity to do some things, what I wanted to do in life. But now, since I migrated in the United States and I can help young kids to take their talent to the next level, that's why I do it. I'm passionate to help young kids to make a difference in today's world.
That's so inspiring. I just want to say thank you for taking out your time and talking with me today. So we're here inside of the cocktail hour with Karen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Karen, what is exactly your full title with the Team Jamaica Bickle team?
I'm Vice Chair of Team Jamaica Bickle, been in that role since about 2018.
Okay, so what's going on today for those that cannot join the event today?
It's a fundraiser for our athletes, our ambassadors. In another week, they'll be here to participate at Penn. So this is our major thrust to get some funds in for all the work that we do. We help them with all their meals, transportation, medical, chiropractic care. So it takes a lot. So this fundraiser is to help us to have the resources we need to ensure that they're comfortable and they're well taken care of when they're here.
So, Team Jamaica Bickle been around for 29 years. So what should we anticipate this year that's different from last year?
Well, this year at the Penn Relays, we're going to be housed in the Palestra, which is the cathedral for basketball. It's where they've had their major, basketball games for college basketball games, and it's where they also had NBA games. So they're allowing us to have that space this year, so we're excited about that. It means, even though it's been a little bit warm, that our athletes are not going to be out in the elements. They'll have a comfortable space where they can just relax, enjoy, eat, until they have to go out and perform on the track. So we're really excited about that.
So what should we be expecting today at today's luncheon?
All right, so it's going to be fun, exciting. We have lots of great entertainment. We have lots of prizes and surprises. And of course, we're honoring Aileen Bailey, an Olympian who, is truly a remarkable young lady. And we're also recognizing Miss Patchen, who is a stalwart in our community. So it's prizes, surprises, recognizing these two individuals and making sure that you have a good Sunday. You choose to be here with us today. We want to make sure that you're enjoying yourselves.
So why is it so important to give back, and volunteering?
I went to Immaculate, and it's a Catholic high school in Jamaica, and one thing they always told us is, to whom much is given, much is expected. And it's not that I have a lot, but if I'm able to take the time to give back to someone else to ensure that they have what they need, it's very rewarding. So for me, it's a way to help, and I love track and field. So being able to combine my love of the sport with helping those students who participate, it's just very rewarding.
Correct. So we're here with the photographer extraordinaire. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. It's a pleasure to be here. And as in, I'm in the middle of a clicking and Gavin just grabbed me, but it's a good thing.
Well, we're getting behind the scenes footage. So, just as you're working, what brought you out today?
This Team Bickle, period. This is an organization that support the athlete, and I have to be here for that. You understand? It's a key player. Come from Jamaica, just watch champs, and we're there for this.
Okay. So will you be at the Penn Relays?
Yes, I will be.
So who are you rooting for?
I just root for the athlete. I'm not really, once you're good and you run for yard, you're good.
Hello, I am here with Aileen Bailey, one of the honorees for tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
So for those that don't know who you are, can you just explain just a little bit?
So I went to Beer Technical High School, ran track, participated at Penn Relays. I was on the gold medal relay team for the 2004 Olympics, and then I competed at a couple World Championship and ran and did good. So and then I'm inducted into the Penn Relays Wall of Fame, which is why being here at this fundraiser, being honored by Team Bickle is an honor because they fed me over the years.
Correct. As an honoree, how does it feel? Because you know me, I ran track in like high school and college, but I haven't made it to like the Olympics or anything. So how does it feel to be in such a high standards like that?
It feels good. It's a lot of work and pressure. I'm not used to. I get nervous because I'm not good at speaking, giving thank you speech because I get nervous and stuff. But it feels good to be honored for something you put your heart and soul into and work for. So when you're honored, because sometimes like when you're a retired athlete, you feel like the new kids are up and they remember the new ones and you're forgotten. So being honored like after the fact and knowing that you did something to represent your country and you did something well and people recognize that and want to big you up in some form of way. So it brings me joy and a warm fuzzy feeling.
Do you have any feelings sometimes like, oh, I wish I could go on the track and run? You watch these athletes run. Do you have any desire to go back on the field?
I do sometimes miss it, but I love watching it because you get a different feeling and vibes when you watch it. But then every once in a while when I feel like running, I coach high school track, so I'll just like do a 120 meters for with my kids just to make them know that just to make myself know that I still got it and just to let them know who I am.
Correct. So why do you feel like it's important to give back, especially like to the Team Jamaica Bickle and be a part of this organization?
It's good because you're helping a child in need. Because I think Team Bickle, like, we knew about the food part, the providing meals, but they do so many other stuff for our athletes. So being as an athlete when I was growing up, like my parents didn't have it like that. So I had a sponsor. So they invested in me and it changed my mind frame because I was bad business. But because somebody was invested in me and somebody saw my potential and invested in, and it changed my perspective on what it is that I want to do. And I worked hard in school, worked hard on the track, got my scholarship, graduated, and give kids that will feel like they're, based on their situation, they're hopeless, but somebody invested in them will change it. So we have so many kids that came up like from the inner city, like Shelly, she's from Waterhouse, and you see how somebody invested in their time and into her, got her to where she is. Both came from like a farming community in Trelawney, and because people saw his talent and invested in, and so many other Jamaicans. You have lawyers, doctors, people just invested in them, invested their time, and every mickle make a muckle, as Jamaicans say. So even if it's just $1, you don't know whose life you're changing.
So just I'm going to ask you just one thing. So for those that's going to Penn Relays, but say they don't make it to number 1, 2, or 3, what advice do you have for those that's just crossing the finish line?
Keep working, because the first time I went at my major meet, I locked the door. So, but I kept working. Just keep working, man. Your time will come, and everything happens in its time. Just keep working. Don't be discouraged. And the thing is, like, if you make top 8 in that relay finals, you're the top 8 high school in like the world, because I mean it's Jamaica and the U.S. and everybody, and all the Jamaican school is pretty much the world, So being in that top 8 is an accomplishment in itself. So just keep working, because I understand like not feeling that you didn't get a medal, because I felt that way over the years when I missed the medal, the 200 bronze medal by this much. But then my mentors and the people that love me be like, girl, you're like top 4 in the Olympics. You know how big that is? So be in the top 8 at anything you're doing. high school wise, professional wise, it's an accomplishment and you should be proud and celebrate it.
Correct. Like even just being at Penn Relays, I think it's just an honor just
Penn
being
Relays
there.
is next level.
Even though it's, the anticipation that you have the crowd, but I just that feeling just being at Penn Relays, I think it's just satisfying. Even if you don't get a medal or
Yeah,
not.
Penn Relays is a different vibe because it feels like Penn Relays for us coming here is kind of like boys and girls champs in Jamaica, because when we come to Penn Relays, the Jamaicans that don't get to see us live, they get to see us. So we're like literally putting on a show for them, and the energy that they pour into us make us just, even if we're coming last, we're not going to like give up and quit. We're going to put out the extra energy because our people are here to watch us run, and you're on one of the biggest stages in the world, so it's an amazing feeling. So you just go out there, being in that environment is just a blessing in itself. So.
You think the Prime Minister gonna come and luggle the bird on the field this year?
I mean, he should.
All right. But thank you for taking your time out with me and speaking with me today, and just congratulations on your honors.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So we're wrapping up cocktail hour right now, and I'm here with Kirk from VP Records. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. And your name is?
My name is Avia Chen.
You guys are with VP Records today, and VP Records is one of the sponsors of Team Jamaica's Bickle Luncheon for today. Do you want to talk a little bit about VP Records and what does this mean to give back to the Team Jamaica Bickle?
Well, for Miss Pat, it's all about giving back. This is her main mission currently. She's so inspired by the youth, and she knows that without them, there is no us. And she remembers where she come from. So for her, it's very, very important that she gives back. It's like that's her passion. Yes.
I will absolutely agree with Hervin. Giving back has always been her passion from the longest I've known her.
Miss Pat Chin is actually going to be honored today. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm happy for her because you know what? To see someone get celebrated when they deserve to be celebrated, it's such a warm feeling. So I can't think of anyone that deserves the celebration now than anyone that I can think of, because she's done so much. She's so unsung, and so for her to get recognized by her peers and by the world, it's a beautiful thing.
So for those that don't know Miss Pat Chin, can you just give us a little quick summary of what you know about her?
Oh my gosh, she's amazing. She's loving, she's kind. She talks to anybody. You just come into the shop and she'll speak to you. And she's just such a loving, kind person. She's amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah. Put it like this, she's everybody's favorite grandmother.
Yes.
She's everybody's favorite grandmother. So everyone calls her Mama Pat, Miss Pat, Grandma Pat. And she's our mother of reggae.
Yeah, so VP Records is known for Caribbean music and putting out albums, and we have the record shop in Queens. Also, she has her book out, Miss Pat. Do you want to speak a little bit about that?
Yes, this is her 60-year journey from before the Bob Marley days up until now. And so it just gives a history from her, how she started, everything she's been through up until now. And I think that this right here is a beautiful experience that you could actually walk back in time to see how she got to where she's at. And so I think this would be an excellent book for anyone that want to know about reggae music or about Miss Pat or about just Jamaica, period. This is the book you should get.
Well, I want to thank you guys for sharing today, and just thank you for all you guys are doing as well, with VP Records.
Yes, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate you celebrating Miss Pat with us.
Cocktail hour is now over, and all of our guests are now going into the ballroom for our Team Jamaica Bickle luncheon for today. Hi, Mr. Clear. Are you pleased on how this event is going tonight?
I'm always pleased when I have the support of the community when we do put on quality programs, because we have to put on quality programs in order to assist our athletes. That's what it's all about. Our athletes are superior in what they do, so we have to be superior in what we do in order to galvanize and get the kind of resources required to make them happy when they get here.
What should we be expecting for today?
You're going to find out soon.
So Mr. Clear is greeting all the guests as they enter the ballroom for today. This is Labor of Love, 3rd annual, for the Team Jamaica Bickle Luncheon. Currently, we are in the ballroom at the Team Jamaica Bickle Luncheon, and I'm here with one of our sponsors from Resort World New York City. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Michelle Stoddard. I'm the VP of Community Development for Resorts World New York City, and it's a pleasure for us to be here tonight supporting the athletes that are represented by Team Jamaica Bickle. Each year we want to make sure our athletes come up for their relays and to perform with nourishment and with support and with medical attention. So Resorts World is so happy to be a part of this.
It is so exciting. Resort World is very big in New York City because there's really no casino in New York besides Resort World. How does it feel to give back to Team Jamaica Bickle and just be a part of this organization this year?
I'm really excited that Resort World from day one has wanted me to go out into the community, find where support was needed, and to be a part of that. It's been the highlight of really working with a company that's family owned, and they push supporting the community as their number one priority.
Well, as you know, we are entering Penn Relays in the upcoming weeks. What do you expect? Will Resort World be a part of the Penn Relays? Will they come out to support in Pennsylvania?
Sure, we are here supporting them in New York, but certainly this is going to transition to the Penn Relays in Philadelphia. We'll be there supporting them, cheering on all our athletes and making sure that they're healthy and strong to become number one, of course.
So why is it important for Resort World New York City to team up with Team Jamaica Bickle for this cause?
So we wanted to team up with Team Jamaica Bickle because their representation is not only in the Jamaican community but the Caribbean community at large. And where we're located in Jamaica, Queens, where certainly our players and our guests are from that community. So whoever is supporting us, we want to make sure we're supporting them, and we also want to be good neighbors to our community. So Team Jamaica Bickle does the work to make sure Jamaicans and the Caribbean community at large are supported in this manner. We wanted to be a part of that.
Well, I mean, thank you so much for what Resort World New York City is doing, and thank you for coming out today. And, it's just a privilege, and just being, part of Resort World, just being a part of the Team Jamaica Bickle today. And I just want to say thank you.
We are so happy to be here, and this is a wonderful event that we hope to support for many years to come.
I'm here with Sabrina with Caribbean Food Delights. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
What does it mean for you to be at the Team Jamaica Bickle this year?
Oh my gosh, we're celebrating 45 years in business this year, both Royal Caribbean Bakery and Caribbean Food Delights. And of course, our support is always needed because we are partners of Team Jamaica Bickle, providing the food and also the accommodations for the athletes. And of course, we have to make them, give them the nutrition so they can do well in the races.
Correct.
Yes.
So, I interviewed you last year at Penn Relays. What are you anticipating maybe a little bit differently this year than last year?
Well, on our side, we're actually providing some fun promo items. We're going to be in the Carnival Village. We're actually not going to be in the tent where we used to be in the location we were at in previous years. So we're going to be in the Palestra building, which is right across from the stadium. So it'll be a little different setup, but at least it'll be kind of like inside, but our kitchen setup is outside. But it'll be nice to see, be right in the Carnival Village and where the action is happening. But of course, we look forward to it every year, feeding the athletes because, they depend on us every year to bring that for them.
So why do you feel like it's important to, give back to Team Jamaica Bickle? What is your why?
Well, what is it, 29 years now? 29 years ago, we heard that the athletes were sleeping in the stadium and not getting proper nutrition. So we said, you know what, we have to step in and help out. So that's why our support is always important every year. And of course, 29 years doing this, We volunteer our time, we bring the food, the equipment, everything, and it's all worth it, all worth it. You see how the athletes are all doing so well, so we really are proud of them.
And I want to just say congratulations on your success. You know, I've seen recent highlights of you, Street Hype newspaper. So I just want to say, you know, continuous success, you know, moving forward.
Thank you very much, and I want to thank all those who support Royal Caribbean Bakery and Caribbean Food Delights, because without their support, we would not be here celebrating 45 years in business. So thank you all.
I'm here with Ms. Pat Shin from VP Records. You are being honored today. How does it feel?
Wonderful and exciting, and I tell you, I was so surprised. My friend Erwin says going to give me a big surprise, so I'm looking forward. I'm happy to be here. It's such a beautiful cause. And you know, Jamaica has been gifted with three things: our music, our sports, and our food. I hope you all will agree with me. Thank you.
So, Ms. Patchin, what is your why? Why do you feel like it's important to give back to the Team Jamaica Bickle?
Because my VP, we have given back. We give away to the culture, and we feel happy and most that our Jamaican and our Caribbean people are in sports, because that's one of the greatest opportunities for VP, sports and music. And I'm happy to be here to celebrate the team and to see what they have been doing. I followed them for a long time, and I'm so happy to be here, to be a part of this occasion. And to all the awardees, happy time too.
I could speak for everyone in the room, Ms. Pat. Everyone is so happy that you're being honored today, and it's just a pleasure of having you in the industry doing what you do for so long, especially your book. You know, Ms. Pat, you know, is doing excellent. So I just want to say thank you for all that you have done over the years.
Thank you very much for acknowledging me too. Thank you.
Standing here with the founder of the Jaja Foundation, Dr. Trevor Dixon. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
What does it mean to be a part of Team Jamaica Bickle today?
Well, what's good for Team Jamaica Bickle is good for Jaja Foundation. It's all about Jamaica.
Okay, so how are you contributing to the Team Jamaica Bickle? How is your foundation a part of?
Well, we've been partnered with Team Jamaica Bickle for a number of years now. We've done a couple of initiatives in Jamaica to help the children. We had an initiative called One Love, One Heart, where we actually tested some of the athletes looking for cardiac disease to prevent sudden cardiac death. So we've been partnering with Team Jamaica Bickle for many years now.
Okay. What is your why? Why do your foundation feel like it's important to be a part of Team Jamaica Bickle?
Because, you know, helping the underserved in Jamaica is what we're all about at the Jaja Foundation. And Team Jamaica Bickle, as you know, they provide a vital service for the children of Jamaica, our ambassadors. So we're happy to partner with them. We've been doing it for many years, and we're looking for many more years of partnership with Team Jamaica.
So since you've been here for many of years, what do you expect for today? What's your anticipation? What's going to be happening today?
Nothing less than the best. When you come to a Team Jamaica function, it's always top quality, and we expect nothing best today.
Okay, well, thank you. And I want to say congratulations on your Young Gifted and Black Entrepreneur Awards in February of this year.
Oh, thank you. It's an honor. You know, it's on behalf of the volunteers and all the supporters of the Jaja Foundation. If it wasn't for the support and that we get from everyday people, we wouldn't be Jaja Foundation. Jamaicans abroad helping Jamaicans at home.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Team Jamaica Bickle Labor of Love. And I would like to start the invocation by reading a verse from 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14. Let all that you do be done in love.
I am with today's MC.
Absolutely. I am Miguel Anthony Melbourne, and it has been a pleasure to be the host of Team Jamaica Bickle Luncheon. It's going fantastic. Thank you, God.
So what did you like most about today's event?
You know, the people. You know, you spend so many weeks and months prepping, and will everybody showed up? Yes, they did. I think it's about 400 people in there. And so that's the thing that surprised me the most, and the thing that made me most excited, and just the energy in the room was palpable.
So what is your why? Why did you come out today?
This is a fantastic question. I'll take it all the way back. In 2017, I used to work for Bloomberg. And what I realized is that Bloomberg had an entire other company called Bloomberg Philanthropies that was for charitable organizations. And I'm Jamaican, and I'm seeing all this happening, and I was wondering, is this happening in the Caribbean community? And this is a question I was asking God. And now 2023, God said, okay, I'll show it to you. God not only put me in touch with Team Jamaica Bickle, but made me the MC. And so that is my why, and I'm having a blast.
You did an amazing job tonight. Thank you for being a part of this event. It's a wrap. Thank you for joining us today at the Team Jamaica Bickle 3rd Annual Labor of Love Luncheon. We meet our target today, of $10,000. And if you want to donate, please go to teamjamaicabickle.org to donate today.